Don't tell the sheep man I said that. This is sexy. Another reason to buy a truck. Believe it or not, I'm trading in. Wouldn't that look good with a shed there? I've asked the question. Yeah, we're trading in, which never happens. I was thinking the other day, like last time we got rid of our Tilso, we put it in scrap. I was thinking we put greedy boards on the last one. That's all a different Tilso is. More greedy boards, like a big one. Anyway, we're trading in, which is mad. We're being people who do trade-ins. Crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna load up and I'll show you what I'm doing. So it doesn't die. Please don't fall off. Don't do this one for a bit. So it's the day after, the day before, and Dad obviously got horrific traffic on the M6. Took him a long time to get Took him a long time to get back. I think he set off at 2. He didn't get back here till 8:30. There was a massive accident on M6, which is just a nightmare. It's life, I guess. This is sexy. Yeah, boy. When the touches my car. He's telling me not to move these. Yeah, I would smash my car. Holy moly, this thing is sexy. I'll tell you about it in a minute. Nice. Pull back! That was hard work. Hopefully you saw that. Oh, I think you did. This is me and Dad shouting at each other. Right, I'm going to have a play and just Harrow. I'm not going to mess with anything else. Which is in the back of the truck still. So you'll see we got the Harrows, the new product that we got on Grant, in the most unconventional way ever. But hey ho, it's off. That's amazing. Right, need to get some more balls. I need to order more balls for my cakes. I think I have some balls in the cabin. One I bought from Cramp earlier. I say one. In the baby. Dad had to rush off because he's got to get Mum to the hospital. She's just got a check up. She had a back, knee, hip, I think, the other day. They said the other day, a bit ago. The big elephant in the room. What have we got? So Dad won a bit of a mission yesterday. Can we see you better? I can see clearly now. The fog has gone. Yeah, so we've traded our 6-metre Harrows in for 6 meters Harrow with a broadcasting cedar on. So we've wanted one of these for ages because we're always patching up. Dad normally uses a till sower and then we harrow it after that, then we roll it. So this is going to skip an action and we can get a couple of our like wet spots in spring and summer seeded. We could even do the maize. We could even do a whole field if we really wanted. Really good piece of kit. The reason why I've swapped it, went for a Garment one and it's from J-Born Tractor, same guy we got our sprayers from. They are similar cost efficient, but what's the difference between a set of Harrows? This was about minimum £3 cheaper than someone else. So it was way to go for. I got a £2,300 grant on cedar and I got a good trade in for my Harrows. We only had them 12 months, so we went for a brand new set. We got them Harrows last year as well when we made real mess. So we've got gauge for how vicious we want to go. They're quite unvicious at the moment. That's not the right word, but do you know what I mean? But that can change. The wheels we can change, the height wise, and then we can use the broadcaster as well. I'm not using the broadcaster to start with, so I'm not going to show you that. It just sends it down these pipes, flies it, and then these harrow it in, and we'll just roll afterwards. And but the moment it's just for harrowing. We've got hydraulic open and close. I want to get on. It's 12:30 and I've done zero work, no work, which is good for no one. But yeah, I want to get it on, get going. Do I need to set them wheels? I could move the wheels. I can see clearly now, the rain has gone. Apparently it's gonna have no oil, so when it drops, it's gonna drop with some thud. But anyway, right, let's get these on. Did I get that one? Is that gonna fit there? That will fit there. Will that fit my holy baby? Oh baby, come on baby. Will it fit? Will it fit? Will it fit? If it does, that means I've got 2 sets of balls. Yeah baby, pow! I got 2 sets of balls, baby. Woo woo! Good day. It's what I bought from Cramp earlier. I actually might get a few more, and then I'll get them on every piece of kit that has 3-point linkage, so it makes my lap so much easier. Saves moving everything around. That's the one that moves. Yes sir. That's the one that doesn't move. Line that up, put it on. Jobs are good. There we go, so we've changed the aggressiveness of it, so it's pulling the tines down. I'm going to do that instead of changing the tyres, because it's easier, pretty much. So I can actually see how well it works when I get in the field. There we go, we're on. That's in the way, I have to move that. And then we can get going. Oh my god. You can see how much more aggressive that is. That's loads. Might be too aggressive, who knows. Right, pipes in. You don't need to see that. Let's get going. Unless it goes bang. First day out. So I've not actually been to J-Born Tractors. I was meant to be picking them up from here. Cause I wanted to go see his site because he's got loads. Like, you know, stuff that that shouldn't be ridiculously expensive. He's got stuff that is like priced right. It's not a promotion to him in the nicest way. Me and him, I've never seen him, I don't know what it looks like. Dad's met him 3 times, but it's just decent. Like, we get to pay a fortune for those harrows, those chain harrows. I think they were just over 2 grand or something. These were quite dear because it's got the cedar on it. So, but like I say, there was another company 3 grand more expensive, and I know other companies charging even more. Crazy. So yeah, I like what we had from. We always used to borrow Tom Rigby's agricultural contractor around us. I say borrow, they just got left here forever. But then he wanted them back, or someone else wanted them, and it's kind of like, you can't keep begging borrowing for everyone forever. So we got our own. So Tom, if you want to borrow this, you can borrow it, because I owe you. Should be how neighbours should work together. Today, we're going to start on the 10 acre. It's not super wet. The 10 acres all had loads of slurry. On the left is where the 10 acres can be wet. On the right, it can dry up. He says, look at that spot, it's pretty wet there. So what we're going to start is like in the middle, not in the middle, like 30 yards off the left, and then I can work myself in there after I've done this, is my plan. Right, should we see if this will drop nice? Engage. Oh, baby. So to start with, play then, these aren't touching anything, so that's going to have to get dropped. Put that one in the middle, which is middle aggressiveness. I'm going to try it like this. If this doesn't work, I'm going to have to try the leg. Imagine 1 times 3, 4. 4, yes, 4. I'm going to do that, and then if this doesn't work, I'll do the little feet, but the feet look like a bit more of a job, and I can't be arsed. That sounds really lazy. But I've got an adjustable spanner, so it's going to take ages. 8 things to do. But yeah, right, I'm going to do that. Might be a bit aggressive, but a bit of play with it. See what happens. See what happens. You guys go. What up, Wagwan? So set it like this. It's pulling some dead stuff out, but I don't know if it's pulling too much good stuff out, to be honest. So I just went for the middle setting, and I think it's a bit too aggressive. So I'm gonna move it again, and I'm gonna move it to the lesser one. Good. There we we go. It's less aggressive. Just like, I'm going to be chopping this grass soon. I don't want to be making too much of a mess. You see how much grass is pulling out? Maybe it's doing a good job. I don't think it is. I'm not happy that everyone's going to kill me for saying this. But this field needs a roll. I hate it. Down again. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I think. Can't see because of the big cedar there. But I think that's happy. Not ripping as much grass out. I did feel like I was. And the springs are all springing, which is good. The wheels are running. Got a few docks in here, which is not good. Is it doing enough? Up there, that'll be good. That'll be a good indication of if it's doing its job that we want it to do. I think, yeah, I can see it scratching. I can see it scratching there. That's wet. I'm not going through there. Bit of muck here as well. Bit of muck there. Bit of muck there. What's it doing? Bouncing a little bit. Fine. I'm not going to go through the wet bit. Wet bit here. There's 0 prizes for going through that. Good bit of rubbish here. I want to move all that. Move it all. Just moved it. Not as much as I want to. Just, I bet the feet need moving now. The first run was pretty vicious. It might have been that one. That's the first time I've come back that way, if that makes sense.
Hang on the machine.
Yeah, always on GPS. But like, you can't see, but this was sheep pretty well. So I don't know if this was sheep well. It's not, you know, it doesn't need as harrowing as bad because all the dead grasses are gone. Like, not all of them, but moving a bit. It's not mine. The next one less would be, I don't know, I think you're doing a good job with that. It's got, we don't want to get
What is it? Because of my father it was. Right, we've got a tenner that we're tenning out this way. Normally they all ten out that way, yeah? Ten out this way. He turned them, so we always turn to your hedges, by your hedges, so the machine never went near the hedge, yeah? He turned the other way, he wrapped it round the hedge and wrecked it. Like a hay bomb, but it wasn't a hay bomb, it was easily done. Yeah, easily done. You think, oh, you're not doing a brilliant job, but you are doing what it's expected of it, pulling out all that dead lank grass. Yeah. So, just right. And when you get something with a bit of fluid on, it'll lose the good. If you go any faster, it bounces that more. Yeah, bounces even more. I don't want to go any quicker. Yeah. What are you at now?
same 6.3, 5.8. 5.8 mile an hour, so yeah, if you had 30% off, a couple of docks coming in here.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Dad's just jumped in. I want to show you what doing. A big thing as well this year, we've had a real bad problem with mould. So we're going to hit mould as well. Mould it off. And then my uncle, he does this. So we don't want to hit them. So my uncle does the mould for us. We've just got a new man looking at it as well. So that's what he's doing. Dad must have just lifted it up. He puts a cartridge on top of the mould hill and it just indicates that there's a mould trap. So we don't want to hit the mould traps because we'll just knacker them. They're only a little slight things. There we go. Dad just wanted to drive. 10 acres down, 230 to go. No, 220. I'm not doing 15 to 205. It's going down all the time, this is great. This is great. Big moles there. Looks like that, going in. Hopefully I wanted a 7 acre, because I'm in Paris tomorrow, which is exciting. Dad has left us. He's in my car. My car, brum brum, because he obviously picked these up. He's taking mum to thing. He's taking the trailer off because that's going to stay here till Thursday. Because Luke's obviously me being away tomorrow. Luke's going to go to. Dad's going to carry on with this. Luke's going to take 2 beefers in for tailors, which is the people that abattoir our beef for the farm shop. I got some lambs that aren't just ready to go. It costs 35 quid an animal for them to pick up. So for 2 of them it's 70 quid, so it saves us 70 quid. Probably cost me about 25 quid in juice to take it, maybe 20. Bit of time with Luke's. So, but it's worth it. It's worth it. Wanted to get going a lot earlier. But hey, we're going now. My new grass seeds from last year looking sexy. Well worth the money, I think, I hope. We'll see how it crops out like. These rolling actually. And like, now. Oh mate, this field looks, look at that. It needs doing. See what mess we can make here. It's a bit rough in this field, to say the least. This bit, I'm going to go around the wet spot. I'm going to go through it. Sit. Rolling, you would go around it. Harrowing, you would. What was the decision? Good decision, bad decision? Not bad. Like, I think you can see difference. So you can see all this what we're going to be pulling out, the dead grasses. Look at that. All that rubbish out. I've actually dropped down a gear so it gives you more chance to get it because there's a load of dead grasses. Sheep never got on here. It just shows what sheep can do, to be fair. Don't tell my sheep man I said that. Do not tell my sheep man I said that. I'll be wanting to send more for longer. That's not what I'm saying. They do a good job in a period of time. And after that period of time, rubbish! Never again! Until we need them next time. Right, I'm going to get on with this. Dad's going to crack on tomorrow, and then we'll have a look. We're doing a good job. It's great. Like, some field definitely need it. Some field, like the new seeds, will not need it because it's not. Shouldn't have any dead grasses because that'd be very bad. You see how bumpy this is. This seed's a good roll again. Last year, first cut just killed us. Properly killed us. So we're just checking on Katie now. Doing the job I wanted to do. So what it's doing is pulling in dead grasses. And what do we mean by dead grass? It's like that grass, imagine your water grass like this. And then you might just have something that's based on the floor. So that'll just pick it all out. So it gives a chance to the shoot, so it gives a chance to the actual healthy green grass to like either till it, push out a bit more, or grow a bit stronger. So that's what we do. Because dead grass, it's like having something over a piece of grass. Imagine having a board over a piece of grass, yeah? And it just goes yellow. A bit like that. That's what we're doing. Just moving all that, but in like a tiny way, and just pulling all the dead stuff off, making grass grow. Harrowing away. This is the last field to do. We've actually done all our 215 acres we wanted to do. This is actually the share farm in Kieran's fields. Katie was mad keen to do some work. She was like, have you got any rolling to do? I was like, well, I've got some harrowing to do. She's giving that a go. So this is the furthest away field. This is what we were going to maze. We're not going to do that anymore. We've just made a bit of a change, which I'll explain in the next one. Again, mad issues with molehills. So this will nail all the molehills. I've got a new mole guy coming. And am I going to be in your way? You must hate me being there. Go around. The cheek of it. But yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with the job. Just tickling it, which is enough. There's actually quite a lot of good grass in here. There's not a lot of dead grass. It got sheeped well. The sheep doing the job that they should be doing. I know I said it twice. Whatever you do, don't tell them. But it's knocking the molehills out. A bit of rubbish it's pulling out. It probably needs rolling this field. That's the only thing. Bit of rolling going on. But other than that, the jobs are good. So that's what the Harrows do. We could have used the cedar on a couple of them patches you just seen which was bare. You could have the cedar on whilst we was done it. It's like little bits like this. But it was just setting it up. I wanted to get on before the weather changed. And the weather's still looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy. But about everyone else, we're ahead of ourselves. First time my dad has ever had all the field work done on the 1st of March. No, the 21st of March, which is my granddad's birthday. It would have been 97. That's his like indication when you normally put till on. Put till on 2 weeks before that. We've harrowed. We'll look at rolling. We'll look at Katie getting stung next week and on Friday. and how bad it was. But yeah, she's really keen, she's happy to do it, and it just saves me and frees my time up a little bit. She's good to show what she's doing. Any issues, she just gives me a ring. Oh, I've got this going on. Okay, cool, yeah, no, you're fine, don't go in there, and just go around that. Council doing a bit of work. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the YouTube channel. J-Bone, if you want some good Harrows that are a good price, that's the way to go, definitely. Someone will tell me there's different kind of tension in, I don't know. It's doing a good job currently, but it's brand new, so you'd expect it to. I can't ask any more of it, so I know where I'd go anyway. For dairy farmers, you know what I mean? Or you get TP merch at tompev-farmlife.co.uk. Love you all. Catch you in the next one. See ya. Bye. Oh, should we do a Sunday video this week? Let me know. See you, bye.